Station, this is Houston. Are you ready for the event?
Houston, this is Station. We are ready for the event.
European Space Agency, this is Mission Control Houston. Please call station for a voice check.
Thank you, Captain. Will do. Station, this is ESAPAO. How do you read me?
ESA, Berlin, Matthias. This is International Space Station. We read you loud and clear.
Hallo Alex, das ist super. Du siehst toll aus. Wie geht's dir da oben?
Hi, Alex. This is great. You look wonderful.
Danke, Matthias. Sehr gut hier oben. Es macht sehr viel Spaß, hier zu arbeiten. Wir sind natürlich ziemlich busy. Wir haben tatsächlich jeden Tag neue Experimente, die wir hier oben durchführen. Deswegen bleibt nicht viel Zeit, aber es ist toll, mit dieser Crew hier zu arbeiten. Das macht Spaß. Und ja, zu wissen, dass man genau alle diese Resultate wieder mit zur Erde zurückbringt irgendwann, um das Leben auf der Erde besser zu machen, das erfüllt mich mit sehr viel Glück und auch mit ein bisschen Stolz, dass ich hier sein kann.
Fills me with pride and just a good feeling that I can be a part of that.
Alex, wir haben hier sehr, sehr viele Gäste.
We have a lot of guests here, Alex. I'm going to pass the mic along to Cem. And he will. Hello, Herr Gerst. We're together with 1,000 children at the aerospace show. You have a time capsule on board, which will be opened 50 years after your launch. Would you please show us and talk a little bit about
genau.
it? Yes, exactly.
Die Zeitkapsel
Here's
hier mit mir dabei, die ist in dieser Box hier, die werde ich gleich enthüllen. Die ist von Azubis des Deutschen Zentrums für Luft- und Raumfahrt gebaut worden.
It was built by the trainees at the Space Center in Germany, and it contains the hopes and concerns of more than 8,000 students and trainees. And I'm going to take it out, and it will be sealed. And I will seal it in front of all of you, and it will be stored in the Bonn House of History for 50 years. And I find it fascinating that so many children and young people are interested in this. There are hopes and concerns and wishes and challenges too, because we're talking about our future, such as protection of the environment and wars, mutual respect in society, tolerance and humanity. And on the ISS, as part of the crew up here, and as I see our planet from above without little boxed-off territories, I see the planet as a whole, and it's fascinating that we're able to witness this. Dear Herr Gerst, I'm going to let the capsule float here for a while I get the seal, and I've prepared it.
Und zwar, das ist das Gute daran, ich muss jetzt hier das Mikrofon in die Kapsel jonglieren und das Siegel. Das Schöne ist, die Sachen fallen nicht runter, wenn man sie loslässt.
The good thing is things don't fall down. It's just that they float away, and that can be a bit tricky sometimes. But in this case, it seems to be working. So I have the gold seal, 2018 to 68, and I also have a surprise for those who are going to open the capsule. And I couldn't resist including some of my own wishes. So this seal has been attached, which I'm now going to sign.
Sie sehen es, die Unterschrift ist drauf, die Zeitkapsel ist versiegelt und sie wird tatsächlich erst wieder in 50 Jahren geöffnet werden.
And it's sealed and it will be opened in 50 years from now.
Und das Datum fehlt noch. Heute ist der 4.9.
Oh, I forgot the date. Today is the 4th of September.
Ja, diese Zeitkapsel,
well,
die
this
wird
time
jetzt
capsule
noch mit mir an Bord der Horizons-Mission auf der
will
internationalen
stay with me
Raumstation
on the
verbringen. Wir werden
Horizons
über
mission with me.
100 Millionen Kilometer
We are going to
zusammen
travel
zurücklegen. Und
together
wenn man sich das mal überlegt, das ist in einem
100
halben
million
Tag, ist das schon die Strecke, die wir von der
On
Erde bis
one
zum Mond im Prinzip fliegen. Nur,
day,
dass wir um die Erde
it's the
rumfliegen, am Schluss eben
distance
über
between
100
Earth and
Millionen
Moon.
Kilometern.
100 million kilometers. And that's how many kilometers we will be traveling together, the capsule. And we now have some kids who are very keen to ask you some questions. Hello, Alex. Oh, I built this time capsule. So how much do you need to be a handyman? I learned on your first mission you fixed some problems with shaving cream, and how important is it to be handy? It really is very important for an astronaut to be exactly everything that we humans are good at, dealing with unforeseen circumstances. We have to use our capabilities to prepare things, react to experiments when something unforeseen happens. And the good thing is that's the reason we do experiments. And we have something that robots don't. When something happens, we spring into action, and it's going to be very important for future explorations of space, such as to Mars or the Moon. On the ISS, it's important, but it's going to be even more important when we travel that far, to be handy and be able to repair things. Hello, Alex. My name is Felix, and I'm interested in knowing if you can move forward using swimming motions. And I wonder if you would be able to demonstrate that for us very briefly.
Hello, Felix.
Hello, Felix.
Yes, ich kenne dich schon, weil
I
du
think
hast
I already
genau
know
diese
you.
Frage bei der Maus gestellt. Und die
You
Frage
already
haben wir uns
asked
hier
the
oben auf der
question
Raumstation
on the
natürlich dann auch
mouse
wirklich gefragt,
program.
kann man das? Ich habe das vor ein paar Tagen schon mal probiert und
I
auch
tried it a
aufgenommen,
few days
aber ich
ago,
demonstriere das jetzt am
but I'm
besten
going to
mal.
demonstrate it to you right
Zusammen
now.
mit der Maus, die ist nämlich auch hier dabei. Wieder muss ich hier ein
Together
paar Sachen
with
in
the
der
mouse,
Luft jonglieren,
which
aber das
I
kriegen
have
wir
with me,
hoffentlich
and
alle
I'll have
zusammen
to juggle a little bit, but I'm going to give it a try.
Ja, Felix,
So,
du siehst,
Felix,
leider
as you can
funktioniert es
see,
nicht.
it doesn't work.
Tatsächlich habe ich das mit allen möglichen
I tried
Schwimmtechniken probiert.
tried it with all kinds of
Nichts
swimming
hilft.
motions, butterfly,
Wir haben deswegen bei der
breaststroke,
Maus auch schon
anything.
probiert, ob wir vielleicht das mit einem kleinen Raketenantrieb hinbringen
We
können und das
thought maybe
demonstriert.
we could
Das
demonstrate it
müsst ihr
with a
aber dann
slight
bei der Maus euch
rocket
anschauen.
propeller, but you'd have to watch that on the mouse program. Okay, Minnie is going to ask her question through speech computer. I want to know your opinion. Is it possible in future to rotate a capsule on its own axis so fast that with the centrifugal force, it creates its own gravity. Yeah, well, Mini, that's a very good question. And we're thinking about how we're going to do this in the future. Not on the ISS, because here the whole purpose is to do our experiments in microgravity. The whole point is here to be in that. But perhaps when we go to Mars or even farther, then we will have to think about building a craft on which we can create artificial gravity so that we can survive more easily as humans. We don't have to train so hard to keep our muscle mass and be able to exist in our normal environment. It doesn't all start with just getting in a spacecraft or go on a mountain. Everything that we do takes place first in the brilliant heads of the scientists who are thinking about this and what we can dare do and how we can get to these very far away places. And I find it fantastic that you're thinking about this already and that you were involved in involving this capsule, and I find it fantastic that you're thinking that far ahead. And please continue doing that, and I'm sure maybe in the future you'll come up with an idea that will carry us really far into space. Hello, Alex. I'm Leta. I want to know if a piece of space junk comes up to the space station and hits it. Do you have any advance warning? It's a very actually current question. I don't know if you caught it in the news. We did indeed have a small hole in our craft, and it was a micro meteorite, and we have to be prepared for such incidents, and we trained for that. And if a little, it's a very small piece heads our way, too small for it to be picked up by radar on Earth. The bigger pieces are being monitored on Earth, but smaller ones we can handle, and if it's a bigger one, and then we can rearrange our orbit and try to avoid impact with such a thing. And if it does hit us, and we will have to find the spot where it hit us, and we'll have to repair it, just the way we did last week. But it's of course a danger. It's the same danger as for satellites, and that we send it to space. They can be hit just the way we can be, and it's a big problem. And so at ESA, we're thinking about how we can avoid that, how we can avoid old pieces of rockets and things that are flying around in orbit. And whatever junk we take with us, it will just burn up. But we do think about this. But if you're interested in that, you're welcome to talk to engineers at ESA, because we're always open to new ideas. Hello. I want to ask you what your favorite food is on the ISS. That's a very good question. And the question I'm going to give you is something that I would not have believed before myself. But when I first came up here, I missed things like the pizza, things like you can eat very nicely on Earth, but the food up here just repeats itself over and over again. The thing is that I miss the thing I miss most are green things like vegetables, vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, or salad. Of course, we don't have that up here. Everything we have here has been dehydrated, and it has to be reconstituted. But it's okay. But there's still room for improvement. Okay, but if you travel into space, that's just something I didn't know. That if you come up here, suddenly you really have a yen for vegetables. Next question. My question is, if you could do anything you wanted in space, what would be the first thing you would do?
Wow, das ist auch eine gute Frage.
That's a good question as well. If I could anything I wanted, I think I would build a spacecraft in which I could zip around our solar system and have a look at Earth, Venus, Mars, look at the rings of Saturn, look at Jupiter and its moons, and go out even farther. If you think about there are more stars out in the universe than there are grains of sand on Earth. The next time you play in a sandbox, think about that. And not just all deserts, all sandboxes, all beaches, everything together. And it's still less than the fewer grains of sand than stars. And it's hard to imagine if I could, I would just zip around everywhere and have a look at what there is. I almost get goosebumps thinking about it. And I also know that you are the next generation who will be in space, but you might not go to another star, but maybe you can our closer planets like the moon or Mars, and you will be able to go to those places. And I think that's a fantastic idea to think about. Okay, we have to ask our next question of Matthias Mann. We have 2 more minutes, Alex. Okay, why don't you use that to make your final comments to us, Alex? Thank you very much, Matthias. Thanks to all of you to assemble there. I think it's a wonderful thing, this time capsule with your wishes, and that you're thinking about the future. And that's something that very few people are doing, and that you came up with these wonderful wishes and packed them in this, and that you know that you are the ones who will be opening this capsule. I'm not sure I'm going to be still around on Earth, but I look forward to the day that if I can be present when this happens. And you will be able to read your own wishes, concerns, and thoughts. And how well have we worked to achieve these wishes? And what did I do with my life? What did we do with our planet Earth? That's still our responsibility, including for my generation, to take care of our planet, and we pass along the responsibility to you. And this sphere right here is a testament to the fact that it's important to have dreams and then follow those. And if you can really say that I have done everything to realize my dreams and wishes. And as such, thanks very much for this project. I will make sure that it comes back with me in one piece to Earth. And then
schauen, was in den nächsten 50
and
Jahren
then we'll
passiert.
see what happens in the next 50 years. I'm looking forward to it. Greetings to all of you from the ISS.
Station, this is Houston ACR. That concludes the event.
Station, copy, Sun 2. Thank you.